Yeah, right, but I still got you in all right. What? I ain't hear that word though.
I know. Tell me, Trent.
I'm doing that chill stuff. I'm not doing that. If you go through ROTC, you're not gonna go to college? Or you gonna start at 18 years old? You can go to college. Just ask him. You going into the Marine Corps or the Army? You got 6 more years, better make it last.
You want me to argue shooting up people?
He's gonna be shooting those stupid people running off the bandana. And I'm gonna be the one flying over dropping big ass mosquito bombs.
I always typed it up, and then like if I didn't finish it, I'd just be like, oh well, I'll get it later.
There's a bag in there.
Yeah, you go.
Wait.
Oh yeah,
Wait, how do you say it?
Every day I go in there. I'm not tired. I'm tired. And she tells me to stand up.
Hey, when you get something with let me know.
Nerf bullets don't hurt.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Paintball's hurt.
Devin.
I was gonna grab this Harry telling me I'm
Alright, let's have a seat. Alright. Just get your binder out. We're not going to write these down until Ms. Gully goes over. I want you to be looking at these 2 top sentences, like, sit down. Top 2 sentences. Don't be off. To see which one has the correct modifiers in the right place. Correct modifiers in the right place. Anybody need an ID? Speak now. Anybody else? All right. All right, now, these are the 2 sentences I want you to look at to make sure. If I'm saying here, Devin, can you see? Okay. What you're deciding while we're waiting for the announcements, don't write them yet, is we're going to pick which one. I'm going to give you a clue. One of the sentences has 2 participles. So can that be the case? Oh yeah. So you need to make sure which one is being used correct, which one of the sentences is being used correct. That's all I'm gonna say. Because you might have a sentence that has several participles in it, just in case. First one, peering through the microscope, several amoebas wiggled across the slide. Number two, peering through the microscope, the biology student watched several amoebas wiggling across the slide. So you gotta make sure those participles are modified right down. We're gonna do stems today. We're gonna do warp. For those people that have not done warp, it's an easy 100 with the new stems list. Samuel's gonna come around and collect homework for those people that were not here and had to write sentences. Just give your work to Samuel, get on a laptop so you can get credit. If you don't have that work, you know it's a 0.
Good morning, Silver Foxes. This is Caitlin Potts. Please join me now in a moment of silence.
Anybody else have anything?
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Teachers, at this time, please take attendance and conduct your ID and dress code check. Please enter the name of all students without an ID into the Google form. We'd like to wish a very happy birthday today to Miss Sandra Demi. Attention Junior Beta Club members, please sign up for this Saturday's gardening time in the outdoor classroom area. Check for an email from Miss Wisner. All students participating in the Hate Won't Win anti-bullying project with the Colombian Fireflies need to turn in their completed and signed permission form to Miss Wingfinger by tomorrow at the latest. Students, please remember to check your school email regularly for important library information. All students with overdue library books will receive weekly reminders until their books are returned. Anyone who still has overdue books will not be able to check out for the rest of the year. Anyone interested in trying out for high school's bachelor's dance team can pick up information packets in the dance room from Miss Lehman. These are required in order to attend tryouts in May. The Eye of the Fox newspaper club will meet this Thursday, April 21st, from 3:30 to 5 o'clock p.m. in room 409. 8th graders, don't forget to buy your tickets for the 8th grade semi-formal. Tickets are $20 each and will be sold during all lunches until April 28th. They will not be sold the day of the dance or at the door. And now here's Ms. Wilkins with your morning message.
Have you ever noticed how success comes more easily to some people than to others? Success with friends, success with money, success at school? Listen to the words of Booker T. Washington. I have learned that success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life, as by the obstacles which he has overcome while trying to succeed. Some of us have more stumbling blocks in the way of our success than others. If you've had a difficult time getting ahead, and if you've had obstacles to overcome, it's important to remember to pat yourself on the back. You've been turning stumbling blocks into stepping stones. Measure your success by the improvements you've made and the obstacles you've overcome. If you focus on your progress and keep moving forward, you can step into a more successful future. So something to think about, this is Mrs. Wilkins. Make it a great day. Or not. The choice is yours.
certainly you should wear it here. You see? Okay, you just, don't you wear them? So, I mean, and they're expensive. They're expensive.
Yeah.
They-
My mom saw me.
okay, so you go work on that. You start wearing them and that's all you're gonna wear. All right, now looking at these two sentences because you know it takes a good portion of the period to do work. And guys, I'm just gonna tell you, I love your energy for the monsters. I love your reading for that play, and I promise you we're gonna finish it. But we got to get ready for this test. You do good with work. It's an easy 100. You know that some people can get up to 110. If you get all three, you know, those people that have done work before, you know you can get 110 daily grade if you go into the zone. I actually think these today are a little bit easier. The people that have done work before, you already got ahead. You know what to do. You already know the system. You know the strategy. You got a little bit more of an angle than those people that haven't, but it doesn't matter. You'll get into it, you'll practice, and you'll have, after today, 20 STEM words in your mind for South Carolina test ready. And I want to do one more warp, and then on Friday, I want to do a big game that has all the STEMs that we've done. A big old game of some sort. So we won't do sentences on Friday. We'll just come in here and review all our STEMs from the week and see if we can't keep it right there in our brain, when we come in, we'll be clicking. And on Monday of next week, do some practice writing, taking questions and making points, which I've already started doing in my other classes. So you'll be ready. You won't look at that test and go, okay, I don't know what this is. You know what? And I'll tell you one thing. I think you've got more of a foundation than you think. You can get past that, Chris. A lot of people do. A lot of boys. You can get past that and just go into the zone. All I'm asking is that you meet the level. I'm not asking proficient, and I'm not asking exemplary. I want you to meet it. Can you meet it based on this year? Yeah. You can. All right. These two sentences. Raise your hand and catch me. All right, look here. Just don't spill. All right, what is my main verb in sentence 1? Peering through the microscope, several amoebas wiggled across the slide. What's my main verb? Yes, sir. Amoebas, that's like the bacteria. That's a noun. Yes. Okay, now. What's my main verb in sentence number 2? There we go. Now, I'm going to do something a little different today to help you figure out which. Oh, thank you, bud. I'm going to do something a little different. That's my proofreaders watching out for me. I appreciate it. I want you to look at these two sentences, and I'm going to help you determine whether or not the modifier is modifying the right thing. Peering through the microscope. What exactly is that modifying? Who's peering through the microscope? Well, as a student, listen, I heard a couple people say, what'd you say, Devin? But it's a student in the sentence.
No, it's the amoeba.
Well, can this modify the amoebas?
Why?
No, because amoebas aren't looking through the thing.
Microscope, several amoebas.
So this sentence isn't right. Let's look at this one. We have student in the second, look at that. But also, too, guys, we have another ing. Can anybody tell me what this participle phrase is modifying? What's wiggling across the slide, Elijah? Okay, now Chris, when you teach this sentence right here, when you get to loop 3, which I'm going to challenge you, you're going to ask, do I have any participles or participle phrases? They're going to say you got 2 participle phrases. One is just used as an adjective. Can anybody tell me in loop 2 what type of adjective this is if it modifies amoebas and comes after it? You've got an action verb. You obviously have a direct object. You've got an adjective that modifies the direct object. What is that called in loop 2? You got it. That was a DOK 4 right there. Excellent. So can participles be object complements? Yes. Can participle phrases be predicate adjectives? Yes. Anything that's an adjective, a participle can be. Okay, it can have many functions. So we're not going to do this sentence, so go ahead and copy these sentences right here. That is really good with that. I am hoping they don't have two dangling modifiers in your sentences, but I wanted to put that there just so you can see what they're modifying. Well, everybody's getting their sentences. Only have to and we're going to final fitting, and it takes a while. Because you got 50 million people that are going to be doing that too. You know, and this is how I deal with it. Patience. Patience. Because nothing aggravates me more than walking in the operation and like 80 girls lined up, and half of them I'm tall. And they're all in their dresses. Then we have to wait in line, and I don't do good waiting in line, and they get weirdo if somebody breaks. And Amy's just, Mom, calm down, not me. And they do. And so I will. What do you mean? Well, this is what happens. It's this alteration place that everybody uses, and they're so awesome, and you don't think they're awesome because they're the most disorganized place on the planet. But you walk in, the bell goes ding ding. There are 50 people in there. And I decide in my mind where I am in the line. Now, Amy would sit there all night and visit with everybody and love life. Not me. I go in there, and there's 50 mamas and all their children, and no line, no number, no, everybody's just walking around. And we sit there. And people come up to measure you, and they don't speak English. It drives me crazy. And so they'll walk up, and they'll go up to somebody, and they'll go. So the girl will get up on the stand, and I'm sitting there, and I know I came in before that person. It makes me crazy. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to calm down. But the thing is that they're so good. Like, they do such a good job, and we've got major alterations. Major alterations. And so I'd rather go good and be just disorganized than. But I'm telling you, Amy just loves it. Oh, yeah, this is just hang out here all day. Me. I'm on a mission. She's wired a little differently. All right, number 1, let's go. You gonna teach it, Chris? You gonna teach it? All right, Devin, let's go. Okay. All right, let me give you times yesterday. We got it. All right, Devin, ready? Times yesterday. Times yesterday. Are you listening? Who did second sentence yesterday? We won. Second sentence be all classes. We came in Devon. Second. Are you listening? We came in second yesterday. Sentence number 1. All right, on your mark. Get set. Timing. We got it? We're going to do loop 1, loop 2. I've done a ton of the work. On your mark. Get set. Go. Correct. Let's go. Correct on that. Good. Correct. Correct. Correct on that. Correct. You don't have to do it. Go to loop 2. Correct on that. Correct on that. No. Good, you got it.
Watch me. What's the difference? Watch and
Correct on that.
what's the difference? Watch several
You got it, Luke. Correct on that. Good, Henry.
What's it? Direct object.
Go, Elijah. Good.
Indirect object.
Good, Elijah.
What's object complement?
You got it. Excellent. Time. That was awesome. 154. Now, I want to say something. I'm not taking off on your time, Devin, but you need to pay attention to this. It's important. You got to ask the common rule.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's the common rule?
What's the common rule?
Three.
Okay, you're right there. What is that? It's introductory what? Praise. There you go. What was our time, Jana?
154.
All right, get the green pen and let's do loop 3. Devin, you want to practice loop 3? You want me to do it? All right, now you can do it on yours. Okay. When you're teaching, Devin, you are the one setting up loop 3. They won't be proofing it. So when you finish that transit, man, you need to start moving. And Griffin's already kind of getting his pattern of that. And you can definitely do it that way. You can do it vertical. If you want to, as long as you have your system and the students know what you're doing. So what you do, Chris and Devin, you immediately go into setting up of that. You don't have to have the class answer why do you set up this way, but you need to know loop 3 to go ahead and start and move. And practice getting set up fast. Okay? All right, so first thing you ask Devin, do I have a positive or a positive phrase?
I have a positive phrase. So I need to nothing follow the another noun and adjective.
Good.
Do I have a prepositional phrase? A prepositional phrase.
Okay. Nothing relates a word, a group of words to another
It's
word.
hard, no, it's hard to put this.
Do I have a participle?
Or participle phrase. Okay, so this is how you do the script. This is important. He asked right, do I have a participle or participle phrase? I like the way you did that. You have 2 participle phrases. You need to say, what are they? Okay, then you ask Devin, why are they, why? ING adjectives. You can put present over it. Now you're going to ask, are they past or present? That's why, Devin. There you go. So this is how it goes. Script for Devin and Chris. Do I have a participle or participle phrase? You have 2. What are they? The student reads both of them. Why? ING adjectives. Past, present. Present. Why? ING. And all he has to do is put present, and then if you could, Devin, over here, put check and maybe times 2. And that'll let everybody know you've got 2 participle phrases. So check times 2. Now, what he asks next is, do I have an infinitive or an infinitive phrase? No, you do not have a 2 plus an action verb. X. Gerund. No, you do not have an ing noun. Let's focus on participles. Please. For the love of just please. You start bringing in that other business when people still don't, Elijah, you're the only one raising your hand for participles right now. That means we don't have mastery. Okay? All right, number 2, let's go. I want you to ask Chris what's the main verb, and I want you to see if you can't get the class to find the participle. Everybody got this label? Wait a minute, Henry. Any question? questions about that sentence? David, you promised me you get this stuff, but you don't be teaching. First thing Chris is gonna do, this is the first time I've ever asked Chris to do this, he's gonna locate his main verb first.
What's the main verb?
That's half the battle. Now you ask, do I have any ing, ed, 2 plus an action verb endings?
Well, I've got the ing, ed, nd, or 2 plus an action verb.
Yes, you have the ING.
Yep. And, so you circle that. So let me ask you this, Elijah, do we have a participle or a participle phrase? Just one word. And he's underlining the ing. Okay, so you're ready to teach. So the first thing Devin did, I'm telling you, what he just did is going to save you on your test. If you can't identify your main verb, you're going to hose up some serious verbs. On your mark. Get set. Go. Correct on that. Handle it, Duck. Correct.
State, person competitive, championship. Championship. Common proper lesson. Concrete abstract. Singular plural. What's that sentence?
Correct on that.
What's the simple subject? Clear.
And
Why?
correct on that.
What's the complete subject? Why?
Correct.
What's the simple predicate? Why?
Correct.
What's the complete predicate?
Good, Devin. Correct on that.
How do I set up a lesson?
Correct on that. Oh, I like the way you're going up there. Good job.
What's the direct object?
Championship.
Why?
Go, Henry.
What's the indirect object? Why?
Correct on that.
Why?
Go. Time. Y'all is phenomenal right here. That was insane. What is it? One what?
1 minute and 13 seconds.
That's gonna be hard to beat. 2 loops, 1 minute. Devin, excellent on that object. Compliment. Good on the indirect object. All right, let's set up. Okay. All right, so practicing. He's getting set up. You will get faster at this. You don't have to, because you're gonna lose time if you're up there hee-hawing. You come up with your system. And it would not hurt Chris and Devin to just practice independently, just getting that thing up. Elijah too, because you might be back up. Yes, sir. No. But good try. All right, go.
I've got a positive or positive.
Good.
I got your prepositional phrases.
Relate. Good. X.
Do I got any?
This one's good. But I still don't know what you know about the rest of it. But you try. All right. Raise your hand if you're still writing. Okay. Inter means between. Inter, think about this is how I remember inter, I-N-T-E-R. It's got an E in it. And between has 3 E's in it. So inter is between. Let's focus on the vowel E, okay? Intra is what? Anybody remember what intra is? Yeah, within, okay? And today, do we have intro yet? No. But intro is coming, okay? All right, now, you're gonna work with someone close to you. I don't want you moving. I want you to work with somebody that you know you can practice with and study. And I want you to go back and forth, practicing, okay? Go. But you can move over here by Gabby, because you don't have to, because these boys are used to practicing together. There. Jana and Brandon.
Yeah, you have to do like the definition or
Harley and Lester.
First.
Demo.
People. Origin.
Yes, say the stem and definition.
Origin.
Harry.
On top of.
Harry.
Oh yeah, around. Lead body. Studio. That'll be a roundup. That'll be a roundup.
Epi's on top of
Oh yeah.
layer. Ness.
Forms. Nouns.
And
Really forms adjectives.
no, it's ness form noun means the condition of. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's adjectives, forms adjectives.
Yeah, I mean relating to. Liver.
Free.
Okay. I might do it well.
Probably.
This goalie, I only know like 3.
Demo. Proto.
Wait, proto?
Yeah, proto. No, that's first. Proto's first.
You got it?
Okay, proto.
You got it, Devin?
Ick.
The adjective, it's the adjective.
Yeah, forms adjectives. Ness.
On top of.
Forms nouns. Okay. Liver. Corpus.
Body.
Logi. Epi.
In a good place, this is your favorite thing you love. Then why didn't you start?
Yeah, I don't remember it.
It's on top of. There's one more.
Justin, that is not the way to be done. You gotta look at the glass half
Oh yeah,
full.
Perry.
Well, I got something about PJ.
Yep.
There's a verbal warning, the rest of that stuff I don't care about. Oh, you not right now.
Oh yeah, it's
Studying
on.
with the essay
Which is
test.
origin.
That's pretty funny.
Stop that. All right, back to your seat. Now. All right, now. You're going to take, first of all, get your stems list, this guy, put him in a special place. A place where you will find him again.
I'll find him in my room, like,
stuff in somewhere.
Miss Foley, I really do.
But vocabulary section will work good. In your notebook, put them up. Now, you're going to fold it, and you use the bottom part. Okay? Now, lay it down. Put your pen down. You are not to be touching your pen right now. You are to have it flipped. Lists need to be put up. Let me go ahead and talk to you about what happens if I see you cheat on the work. Yellow sheet will be absolutely ripped up. Now, what? In the eye. Oh, Miss Gully. All right, now. Miss Gully lost it. All right, now. Apologize if you took it the wrong way. Sorry, ducks. But guess what? We are awake. Did we weren't before? Maybe I should try that with my fourth period. On your mark. Pins down. There is to be no cheating. I have not said anything about pencils being touched. On your mark. Get set. Go. Write the stems and write the word. And number from 1 to 10. Go. Well, you might want to do your best, considering you didn't do your homework. And I'm putting these last 4 grades in going to STEM, definition. STEM, definition. Warp it. This is the regurgitate of warp. Seconds. Yep, it does its own thing. Stop, pencil down. Now, all right, now this is the part of warp where, and this is, let me just say something real quick. This is supposed to be incredibly relaxed, an opportunity to make a pretty decent classwork grade, and to look over a ton of stems in a short amount of time for our South Carolina test grade. If you want to meet me halfway, this will help you. I'm taking a ton of class time to do it. It is not meant to stress you out. Have a good time with it, okay? pass it to your buddy. And this is how it works. If your buddy, well, why don't you just go ahead and sit on her thing? Because this is just, I mean, you just take your, you don't have to take all your, but you just take the yellow sheet up there, because that's it. All right, now, give them a check at a +10 if they got Logy, L-O-G-Y, study up. Check at a +10, yes ma'am. It's going to be all out of order. That's what I'm telling you. Find Logy, study up. It can be anywhere on that sheet. Check and a +10. Number 2, I'll accept either corp or corpus. And if they got both of them, great. Body, a check and a +10.
You have to be an order.
No. Perry, P-E-R-I, means around, a check, and a +10.
Like Regal.
Jen,
Yeah, Regal.
G-E-N, origin or birth. Jen, origin or birth. I'll accept either, a check and a +10. Demo, D-E-M-O, people, a check and a +10. Proto, P-R-O-T-O, first, a check and a +10. Epi, E-P-I, I'll accept either one. Thin layer or on top of, a check and a +10. Suffix, N-E-S-S, means the condition of, a check and a +10. Suffix, I-C, means relating to, a check and a +10. Now add up all their checks and give them a grade on that block. Now if you bombed it, it's okay. You get another opportunity. The block that they did the assessment on. So give them that grade on that. Not the one that the first one, the second one that you graded. Now pass back. Okay, at this point in time, study with your buddy. Go, study. Study. Study with the buddy. Study with the buddy.
Here's one, Did
you count it all? Well, he did. This is just telling you information. What I want you to do is give him the definition. Give him credit for this time.
Wait, Effie's condition of race.
Go into the zone. Study with the buddy.
Wait, Miss, is Effie condition of Is Effie condition?
No, it's on top of thin layer.
No, relates.
It doesn't use the time step. So then you cut to be half full. Or you just give it up on me. Love that comment. Have you did you make 100 on the ones last time? But you did get 100 balance. Did you make 100 still? Was he talking?
Sure. What?
All right, back to your seat.
Video.
Henry, sit down and clean up your hot mess. All right, now, you're going to turn it around and do the top part. So this is Henry's. He's going to turn it around and flip it back. Put the mouth. Now, what I'm going to ask that you do is get a piece of paper that does not have stems. You can use your notebook the flapper of your notebook and put it in between so you don't see through. So I need to see something in between, like Preston. This is what I do. Use the lid of your binder. Here.
I'll just use the black sheet here.
All right, now. You need to have something. Good. Let's go. I can't shoot. Yes. All right, now. Pencils need to be down. People are ready. All right, ready?
Use your binder.
Markers. On your mark. The pen should not be up. Sulie, what are you doing with your sheet? That's not the way it's supposed to be, Doug. Help her. On your mark. Pencil should not be touched. Down. You know what happens in this class if you pick up the yellow. I'm not going to say it. Make the inference. On your mark. Pen should not be up. Get set. Go. 30 seconds. Thirty seconds. $20 seconds. That 1 through 10 number beside yours. 10 seconds. Stop, pencil down. All right, pass back. The work. Pass it back and let's give a check. +10 if you're Dutch. All right. Logi, steady up, give a +10. Corpus, body, check, and a +10. Carry, around, a check, and a +10. Gen, G-E-N, I'll accept origin or birth, a check, and a +10. Demo, D-E-M-O means people, a check, and a +10. Liver, free, check, and a +10. Proto, first, a check, and a +10. Epi, which is on top of, thin layer, check, and a +10. Suffix ness means the condition of, a check, and a +10. And then IC suffix means relating to a check and a +10. Figure out the score. You're moving up the scale there. Yeah, but yes, you can't. IC means relating to. All right, pass back to your duck. One final chance. Go into the zone of study, and I recommend you study by yourself. Go into the zone, look at it. Some of these people in this class are going for the 110. So then, and go into the zone. Some of you are going for the 80.
I'm going for
Can we please get 100 on the
How do you get over 100?
If you every chance, your objective is you want to get 100 the first time. Because if you get 100 the first time, and people that have taken this before already know what they got to do to get 110, every single block. If you get 100 the first time, Devin. Second one, you get a 105. Third one, a 110, and that is a daily grade. And if we keep doing these things, they just keep going in my grade book. So a lot of people, they've never done it before. So the first time, I'm usually thinking you might have 100, 100, maybe a 105. I'm gonna be quiet, take about a minute, and go into the zone. Shh. Final block, let's go. Do not touch that pen yet. Final block. You're on the final sheet. You know you got a number from 1 to 10. When I say go, this is your final attempt at getting a 100, or for some ducks, a 105, for some ducks, a 100, for some ducks, a 110. On your mark. Pencils need to be down. And pink pens. He rebels against it. He's completely rebelling against it. On your mark. Chris, this pen. Get set.
It's touching my line.
Go. Go into the zone. Do what you got to do. Stem and definition for the 110. Stem and definition for the 105. Stem and the definition for the 100. Stem and the definition for the 90. Don't forget your stuff pictures, that's all I'm saying. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. Shh. Stop.
No, you can't.
All right. Do your own because the bell's gonna catch you. So grade your own because I just want you to see what you've missed here. Check if you got the loggy. Study up. Give yourself a check. Plus 10. Corpus. What are you doing? Dustin needs to switch with Preston. He's having some problems here. He can't do his own assessment. He's about to get his yellow sheet ripped and corpus is body. You can't handle this. Perry, check. Around. Jen, origin, birth, check.